I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, August the 26th, 2016. A Palestinian man who was said to have run at IDF troops was shot dead. The man reportedly ran at a guard post this morning near the West Bank settlement of Ofra, north of Ramallah. Israeli soldiers asked the man several times to stop, and he ignored their orders. They then shot in the air, which he is also said to have ignored, and ultimately opened fire, critically wounding the man, who died at the scene. Palestinian media reported that the man, identified as 38-year-old Ziad Zakaria Hamed, is from the Ramallah area. No weapons were found on him, and Ynet reports that a Palestinian official claimed that Hamed was mentally ill. The soldiers are said to have followed protocol, and the IDF was investigating the incident. The United Nations has requested diplomatic immunity for a Palestinian man suspected of funneling money from the UN to terror group Hamas in Gaza. Israel arrested 38-year-old Wahid Borsh, who worked for the UN Development Agency, the UNDP, on July the 16th on suspicion of aiding Hamas. On August the 9th, the government announced that Borsh had been indicted on charges. In response to the request from the UN, Israel's Foreign Ministry spokesman Emmanuel Nachshon said that Israel rejects the claim that a person assisting a terror organization recognized by the international community, such as Hamas, could enjoy immunity. Argentinian news website La Nación reports that students from a German high school in Buenos Aires attacked a group of Jewish students at a nightclub near the city. The German students apparently dressed up with swastikas and Hitler mustaches painted on their faces when they entered the nightclub and began the fight. All of the students were ultimately thrown out. The head of the delegation of Argentine Jewish Association's Ariel Cohen-Saban said that he would meet with the nightclub's manager. He said, "We have to be alert because we are beginning new hotbeds of anti-Semitism, but the state's drive to combat this phenomenon, specifically through education, is very important." Israel is offering assistance to neighboring Jordan after 200 tons of crude oil spilled into the Gulf of Eilat in the port of Aqaba. Israel's environmental protection inspectors are keeping a close watch on the spill, which originated at a fuel storage facility in the Aqaba port on Tuesday. They're concerned that it could make its way towards Israel. Israel's foreign and environmental protection ministries are in constant contact with the Jordanians, but Jordan has said so far that it would handle the crisis on its own. Jerusalem is gearing up for its annual Season of Culture, or Mekudeshet Festival. The three-week event begins next month and brings together artists, curators, and thinkers. Deputy Director for Mekudeshet, which means sacred, Karen Brunwasser, said the city needs the festival now more than ever. Brunwasser said, "We felt we couldn't deal with any more difficult, poisonous headlines and felt that we need to coexist more and to find the good among us. Sacred 2016, she said, is our answer." Mekudeshet events include musical performances from all over the world, opportunities to explore the city by foot or light rail for unique encounters, and a joint house of prayer set up from September the 4th through September the 11th at the Louis and Tilly Alpert Youth Music Center of Jerusalem, which will welcome followers of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam for praying, discussing, listening, and Brunwasser adds, opening of hearts. And taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Friday, August the 26th, live Shabbat services are coming up at 6 o'clock from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed at 7:30 by a Shabbat a cappella concert. At 9 o'clock, it's the film Israel Journey, and at 10:30, Musica. And coming up right after this newscast tonight, Rabbi Shlomo Riskin shares his thoughts on this week's Torah portion. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, August the 26th, 2016. I'm Teisha Bader. Shabbat Shalom.